I want you to stop for just a moment and ask yourself something. When was the last time you woke up and genuinely believed that everything was going to work out? Not hoped, not wished, not crossed your fingers and tried to stay positive, but actually believed deep in your bones that life was unfolding exactly as it should and that you were being guided and supported every step of the way? If you can't remember, or if that question made you want to laugh bitterly into your coffee, I understand. I really do. Because somewhere along the way, most of us learned that trusting life is naive, that expecting things to work out is setting ourselves up for disappointment, that the responsible thing to do is worry, plan for every worst-case scenario, and keep our guard up at all times. And oh, how exhausting that is. How absolutely exhausting it is to wake up every morning already braced for impact, already running through all the things that could go wrong, already feeling behind before your feet even hit the floor. You're tired, aren't you? Tired of the constant mental chess game of trying to control outcomes you can't control. Tired of the anxiety that sits in your chest like a stone. Tired of feeling like you're pushing a boulder uphill while everyone else seems to glide effortlessly through life. And here's the thing that nobody talks about. That exhaustion isn't just mental. It's physical, it's spiritual, it's affecting every cell in your body. Because when you live in a constant state of worry and resistance, your body thinks it's under threat. Your nervous system stays activated, your stress hormones stay elevated, and slowly, gradually, you start to believe that this is just how life is, that peace is a luxury, that trust is a fantasy, that abundance is for other people, not for you. But what if I told you that the very thing you've been trained to see as irresponsible, naive, and foolish is actually the key to everything you've been seeking? What if trusting that things are working out isn't about being unrealistic? What if it's about being aligned with how life actually operates? You see, we've got it backwards. We think we need to see the evidence first, then we'll believe. We think we need the money in the bank, then we'll feel abundant. We think we need the problem solved, then we'll relax. But that's not how energy works. That's not how the universe responds. That's not how your own brilliant mind and body function. Let me explain something to you that might sound strange at first, but stay with me because this is important. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system. It's like a filter that decides what information gets through to your conscious awareness and what gets ignored. Right now, as you're reading this, there are thousands of sensory inputs competing for your attention. Sounds, sights, sensations, thoughts, but you're only aware of a tiny fraction of them because your reticular activating system is filtering based on what you've told it is important. And how do you tell it what's important? Through your dominant thoughts, beliefs, and focus. If you wake up every morning focused on what's wrong, what's lacking, what could go wrong, your brain says, got it. We're looking for problems and threats. And guess what it finds? Problems and threats. Everywhere. All day long. But here's the miraculous part. You can redirect that filter. You can train your brain to look for evidence that things are working out, that you are supported, that abundance is flowing to you. And when you do that, your brain becomes a detective searching for proof of your new belief. And it will find it. Because it's always been there. You just weren't looking for it. This isn't positive thinking as a band-aid. This is understanding how your consciousness creates your experience. This is recognizing that you are not a passive recipient of whatever life throws at you. You are an active participant in creating your reality through the lens you choose to see through. And I know what you might be thinking, but real things happen, real challenges, real losses, real pain. Yes, absolutely yes. I'm not suggesting you deny reality or pretend everything is perfect when it's not. What I'm inviting you to do is shift your relationship with what's happening, to move from resistance to acceptance, from fear to trust, from feeling like life is happening to you to knowing that life is happening for you. So let's begin right now, right here in this moment, to rewire that filter, to teach your mind and body what peace feels like, what trust feels like, what abundance feels like. Not someday when circumstances change, but right now, exactly as things are, because that's when the magic happens. That's when synchronicities appear. That's when doors open that you didn't even know existed. Take a deep breath with me, all the way in, all the way out, and let's begin. Everything is working out for me. Say it even if you don't believe it yet. Everything is working out for me. Even the things that look like setbacks, even the delays, even the detours, everything is working out for me. This isn't denial. This is a decision to align with trust instead of fear, a decision to look for the gift instead of only seeing the problem, a decision to open yourself to possibilities instead of closing down in protection. I am safe in this moment. Right now, in this breath, you are safe. Your mind might be spinning stories about the future or replaying the past, but in this actual moment, you are breathing, you are alive, you are okay. Let your body remember what safety feels like. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, let yourself be held by this moment. I am safe in this moment. The universe is supporting me in ways I can see and in ways I cannot yet see. This is such an important truth. You are not alone in this. You are not supposed to figure everything out by yourself. There are forces at work, connections being made, opportunities being prepared that you have no idea about yet. Your job is not to know how. Your job is to trust and take the next step. Just the next step. Not the whole staircase. Just the next step. I release the need to control every outcome. Oh, what a relief this can be. What a burden to put down. You've been trying so hard to manage and manipulate and force and push. And it's not working, is it? Because some things are simply beyond your control. And that's okay. That's actually beautiful. Because it means you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be superhuman. You can relax into the support that's already there. I release the need to control every outcome. I trust the timing of my life. This one might sting a little if you've been waiting for something. If you've been wondering why it's taking so long. Why everyone else seems to be moving forward while you're stuck. But what if the timing is actually perfect? What if you're being prepared? What if things are being arranged behind the scenes? What if the delay is actually protection? I trust the timing of my life, not my timeline, life's timeline, the universe's timeline, the perfect unfolding that knows things you don't know yet. Abundance flows to me easily and naturally. Now let's talk about abundance for a moment because this word has been so misunderstood. Abundance isn't just about money, although it includes that. Abundance is a state of being. It's recognizing the overflow that's already in your life, the abundance of breath in your lungs, the abundance of beating in your heart, the abundance of ideas in your mind, the abundance of possibilities in every moment. When you train yourself to see abundance in small things, you become a magnet for abundance in big things. Because like attracts like, the frequency of abundance attracts more abundance. It's not about pretending you have more than you do. It's about appreciating what you already have so deeply that more comes. Abundance flows to me easily and naturally. I am worthy of all good things. Do you believe that, really? Because so many of us are walking around with a deep underlying belief that we don't deserve good things. That if something comes too easily, it can't be valuable. That we need to struggle and suffer to earn our blessings. But that's not truth. That's programming. That's old conditioning that needs to be released. You are worthy because you exist. You are worthy because you are a divine expression of life itself. You don't need to prove your worthiness. You don't need to earn it. It's already yours. I am worthy of all good things. I choose peace over worry. This is moment-by-moment choice. Worry is such a sneaky thing. It disguises itself as preparation, as responsibility, as caring, but worry is not productive. Worry is not helpful. Worry is just fear on repeat, and it keeps you stuck in the very energy that creates more things to worry about. So what if, every time you notice worry creeping in, you pause and say, I choose peace over worry. Not because you're ignoring the situation, but because peace is the state from which solutions appear. Peace is the state from which clarity comes. Peace is the state from which you can actually take effective action. I choose peace over worry. My needs are always met. Always. Maybe not always in the way you expected. Maybe not always in the timing you wanted. But always. Look back at your life. Every time you thought you couldn't make it, you did. Every time you thought there was no way, a way appeared. Every time you needed something, somehow it came. You have a 100% track record of getting through difficult times. 100%. Your needs are always met. Trust that pattern, trust that support, trust that flow. My needs are always met. Here's your practical framework for embodying these truths. 3 simple practices that will shift your entire experience if you do them consistently. First thing in the morning, before you check your phone, before you start your mental to-do list, before you engage with the world, spend 3 minutes in appreciation. 3 minutes. That's all. Just notice 3 things you appreciate. The softness of your pillow, the light coming through the window, the fact that you have another day to experience life. This tells your reticular activating system, we're looking for good things today. This sets your frequency to abundance and trust. Throughout the day, practice the pause and redirect. Every time you notice yourself spiraling into worry or fear or scarcity thinking, pause, take 1 conscious breath, and redirect. Say one of the affirmations we've practiced here. You don't have to believe it fully. You just have to be willing to try a different thought. This interrupts the old neural pathway and begins to forge a new one. At first it might feel awkward or false. That's okay. Keep doing it anyway. You're retraining decades of conditioning. Be patient with yourself. Before bed, complete this sentence. Today, I saw evidence that things are working out for me when ... and then fill in the blank. Maybe it was a kind word from a stranger. Maybe it was finding a parking spot. Maybe it was solving a problem you thought was impossible. Maybe it was just getting through a difficult day. There's always evidence if you look for it. This practice trains your brain to actively search for proof that you are supported, that life is working for you, that abundance is present, and the more you look for it, the more you'll find it. I am open to receiving unexpected blessings. This is about softening, about unclenching, about letting go of your death grip on how you think things should happen and opening to how they want to happen. Miracles are trying to reach you all the time, but if your arms are crossed and your heart is closed, they can't get through. Open your hands, open your heart, open your mind. Be willing to be surprised by goodness. I am open to receiving unexpected blessings. Life is always conspiring in my favor, even when it doesn't look like it, even when it hurts, even when you don't understand. What if you could trust that? What if you could let that be true? Not as a way to bypass pain or pretend everything is fine, but as a deeper knowing that there's an intelligence at work that sees further than you can see. Life is always conspiring in my favor. I am exactly where I need to be. Not behind, not late, not missing out. Exactly where you need to be to learn what you need to learn, to become who you're becoming, to prepare for what's coming next. Stop comparing your chapter 7 to someone else's chapter 20. Stop judging your journey against anyone else's path. Your timing is your timing. Your lessons are your lessons. Your unfolding is your unfolding. I am exactly where I need to be. I attract what I need when I need it, not before because you wouldn't be ready, not after because that would be too late, exactly when you need it. This requires trust. Deep, abiding trust that you are held, that you are guided, that you are loved by life itself. And I know that trust might feel scary if you've been let down before, if you've been hurt, if you've learned that trusting is dangerous. But maybe that wasn't about trust being dangerous. Maybe that was about trusting the wrong things or the wrong people. Life itself is trustworthy. The universe is trustworthy. The intelligence that grows flowers and orbits planets and beats your heart without you having to think about it is trustworthy. I attract what I need when I need it. Now here's what I want you to do today. Your immediate action step. Set a timer on your phone for 3 times today. Morning, afternoon, and evening. When that timer goes off, stop whatever you're doing for just 30 seconds. Place your hand on your heart. Take one deep breath and say out loud or in your mind, everything is working out for me. I am safe. I am supported. I trust. That's it. 30 seconds, 3 times today. This interrupts your default programming and reminds you of your new intention. It's like planting seeds. You can't see anything happening at first, but underground, something is growing. And if these words have resonated with you, if something in your heart recognized truth here, then subscribe to this channel, because you need these reminders. We all do. We all need to be called back to trust, back to peace, back to the knowing that we are held. Don't let the momentum of this moment fade away. Stay connected. Let these affirmations find you regularly. Let this energy support you on your journey. Subscribe so you never miss a video that might be exactly what you need to hear. You are not here by accident. You found this message at exactly the right time because everything is working out for you. Can you let that be true? Can you let yourself relax into that knowing? Can you let yourself be supported instead of doing it all alone? You are so loved, you are so supported, you are so worthy of every good thing. And everything, absolutely everything, is working out for you right now, in ways you can see and in ways you cannot yet see. Trust it, breathe into it, let it be true, because it is. It always has been. Welcome to a day of peace, trust, and abundance. It's all here, waiting for you to open your eyes and see it.